I'm Larry Menti. Welcome back to the Delaware Way. The Philadelphia Inquirer has called it one of the most innovative and prominent organizations of its kind on the East Coast and was equally impressed by the facility. What are we talking about? Well, we'll find out in a moment with John Shipman, who is the director, and Sarah Ware, who is the curator of education at the Delaware Center for the Contemporary Arts. So let's go through some particulars quickly. Because I think when you hear such high praise, especially from the Philadelphia Inquirer, those who don't know about your center will want to visit. Where are you located?
We're located right down on the riverfront in Wilmington, Delaware.
And when someone comes there, what are they going to see?
Every time it's going to be something different. We have 6 galleries that we manage. There are 26 artist studios on site, and they manage their own gallery. And on top of that, we have a fantastic gift shop that has a constant change of products that are in the space.
Right. When I was reading about the center, it said it's not a collecting center, so you always have exhibits that are coming in.
Constantly changing exhibits, yep.
And I know you're here because the education program is something that, as you move forward, is something you really want to push. Talk about some of the educational opportunities for this summer.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a really robust education program. During the summer, we offer 6 weeks of summer camp for ages 4 to 15. We break each week up by a different theme and also a different age range, so kids are working closely together at the same developmental level. We also cap our classes at 15 kids per week, so we have very close ratios between the teaching artists who are working with the students. This particular year, we are going to have things such as a teen animation week. We will have an installation art week where kids will be designing very big projects to fill up an entire space.
So it's very hands-on. It's not just an appreciation of art. They come in and actually learn how to create art.
And it's often very contemporary, very experimental. They're going to work with materials they probably don't get the opportunity to work with in the classroom during the school year.
So it's fun.
Absolutely, yeah.
It'll be fun for them too. What are some of the exhibits you have coming up?
We just recently opened up our National Juried Photography exhibition for our members, and coming up soon we have Nesa Grassi. We've partnered with Locke's Gallery here in Philly, or up in Philly, and one of their artists, Nesa Grassi, is coming down to do a solo exhibition with us.
So I would imagine it's more than just the summer camp. This is a year-round educational experience, and do you work with the schools?
We do. We work very closely with the schools. During the school year, we have a number of different programs that people don't usually see because they're happening out in some of the schools. So, for example, one of our long-running programs, Contemporary Connections, which we've been doing for well over 20 years, we match a teaching artist with a classroom teacher. They co-develop a 10-week curriculum that integrates art with the students' regular daytime lessons. So it might be art and math, art and science, art and English language arts. And they're working to develop a project that is really using art as a vehicle for learning about these common subjects that the students are already engaging in throughout the year. So it's a great opportunity for students to think about these things through a different lens. It especially captures people who are visual learners. You know, teachers will often say to me sometimes, I didn't know that my student was a visual learner. I had to change the way I teach for the rest of the year. So it's really a great way to, look at art and see how it matches with all of these other different
with real
subjects.
Life experiences and real life subjects. And I would think that as there have been budget cuts in school districts across the country, and especially in the Wilmington area and throughout Delaware, as a matter of fact, arts is one of the first things to go.
Absolutely.
And so this partnership becomes
key.
That much more important.
It does, and I think it's how we see ourselves as playing a vital role within our community and in the region, is being able to offer these services.
Yeah, and we're really excited because this fall we're going to be doing our 100th Contemporary Connections program. So this is such a long-running program that we do multiple times throughout the year, and it's going to be really exciting to have done that many different projects with students from elementary through high school.
All right, John, now that people may want to come visit you, where can they find more information and where can they find out about the exhibits?
On our website, obviously, www.thedcca.org. You're always free to call me. My number's on there. And our curatorial staff will field any questions, and obviously Sarah and Katie, who work in education, you can get them through their email or their phone for any
And I would imagine
questions.
some schools would love to connect with you, and just because of the cutbacks in the arts program. Thank you both for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Larry.
John Shipman, who is director, and Sarah Ware, who is the curator of education at the Delaware Center for the Contemporary Arts. I'm Larry Menti. That does it for the Delaware Way. Stick around for another thing.